Okay, we're back here. What we say this game number was, Coach? We're back here for game number 28. Grand County Red Devils against the South Sevier Rams. South Sevier, by virtue of the higher ranking, will be the home team. So let's start off with the starting lineup for the Grand County Red Devils.
Yeah, for the Grand County Red Devils, the head coach is Wilson Lamb, and they'll be leading off their catcher, number 10, Ian Ellis. Batting second, the right fielder, number 6, Romeo Williams. And batting third, the shortstop, number 8, Tatum Biscoe. Batting fourth, at third base, number 99, Trace York. Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 3, J.T. Dowd. Batting sixth, at second base, number 79, Caden Swayze. Batting seventh, and the starting pitcher today, wearing number 0, is Brecken Shepard. Batting eighth in left field, number 2, Weston Jones. Batting ninth at first base, number 24, Kalen Bowden.
Okay, and for the South Sevier Rams, coached by Eric Baker, they'll start off this way. Leading things off will be Cannon Barney in center field. Batting second, the catcher, Peyton Ingram. Batting third, the pitcher again, Biggs Northrop. Batting fourth, the third baseman, Kenyon Okerlund. Batting fifth, the right fielder, Cameron Hesse. Batting sixth, the first baseman, Jagger Red. Batting seventh at second base, Brace Brindley. Batting eighth, the DH, Riker Freeman. Batting ninth, the shortstop, Houston Blake. And running out the lineup in left field, Stockton Roberts. So we're about ready to have the umpire meeting, and Biggs Northrop, what did we figure out he was going to have?
I was just going to say, let's tell our listeners and those watching, Biggs Northrop threw the game earlier today, threw 67 pitches, so unofficially we have him at 67. He'll have 43 pitches in this one. They were able to, obviously save some pitches with the 10-run rule. They got the win earlier over Enterprise 10-0, and Grant got the win over Milford 6-1.
So, leading things off, Ian Ellis. Oh, gets plunked in the back on the first pitch. Probably not how Coach Eric Baker had this one drawn up. Ian Ellis, let's look at the base running. Ian Ellis, 2 stolen bases. Well, they got is that a run? No, they're going to let him run for himself. First pitch to Romeo Williams, fouled off to the left-hand side for strike 1. Ellis is going to run for himself. He's the catcher. He could get a spin-up runner, but chose to belay that. So the 0-1 to Romeo Williams. Another one fouled off, but this time straight back.
Yeah, just a little late on the fastball. Like you said, starting to get that timing. He was way late, hit it over in that third base dugout of South Sevier. And then fouls that one straight back. Grand in the first base dugout. Gonna have to keep track. South Sevier's got the red tops.
Well, fouled that one off as well.
Both these two teams got the red and white. Grand with the pinstripe pants, kind of the white sleeveless top with the red sleeves, and then South Sevier with the white pants, the red pinstripe, and then the red tops with the white and black around their sleeves.
So the next pitch, Romeo Williams, this will be the 4th foul ball.
Yeah, he was hitting that one out just past the bullpen out there in that little patch of grass up there where they've got the fenced off over there.
Construction, yep. So the 0-2, we're going to do it for the 3rd time. Here's the pitch, curveball. I think they got it. So the first strikeout, first out for Biggs Northrop.
Yeah, came with the curveball down and in, and he just swung right over the top of it. Good change of speeds there from Biggs Northrop.
Shortstop Tatum Biscoe came in with a .365 average. First pitch, curveball, strike 1.
Biscoe, the shortstop, if you haven't seen him play, you'll see him make some nice plays if he gets the opportunity. He's been solid at shortstop all year. He was last year as well for this Grand team.
Throw over to first, not in time.
Made some really good plays in that Milford game earlier today, didn't he, Willie?
Yes, he did.
Now that pitch right there, he just gasses it up a little extra, throws it right past Biscoe.
For strike 2. 0-2 to Biscoe. Big deep breath. Here's the delivery. Foul back. Ian Ellis was on the move.
Yeah, runner was going, like you said. It just got a little bit underneath it. Fouls it back over the top, just right above us. We're offset here a little bit between home plate and the first base dugout. Throw over, not in time as Ellis back in safely. Pitch from Northrop fouled off over to the first base dugout. Bisco staying alive.
10 pitches, a lot of foul balls.
Yeah, still 0-2 count.
But every pitch he can get in, every inning he can get under the belt will be an advantage for South Sevier.
True.
Next pitch, curveball. Got him, strike 3.
Yeah, got him looking. He didn't like it. Kind of looked back at the umpire, but good-looking pitch from Northrop. Just challenged him right there with the curveball.
So 2 outs. Ian Ellis is still at first base. This brings up this dangerous number 99, Trace York, came in hitting .353 on the day.
Yeah, York really swinging the bat good. Now they're going to make the change and bring in number 7. Downard, that's Talon Downard.
Talon Downard.
Yeah, and I don't have him for any stolen bases yet on the season. Talon just is a junior.
Yeah. So, York. Wait, ooh.
Oh.
Man.
He went in standing up, but he just got his foot in. He's got to come in sliding and get that hand down, but nice move from Biggs Northrop. Caught him off guard over there at first base.
Yeah, hopping out there. I don't like that hop. I like just a slide step. Goes again. Ooh, nice stop there by Jagger Red.
Yeah, no reason to throw him a double or a triple right here. Go get Trace York if you're Biggs Northrop. But at the same time, you don't want to serve up a fastball. York has shown that he can hit the fastball. Struggles a little bit with the curve, but he really likes hitting fastballs.
There goes the runner. There's the throw down. Got him.
Yeah, and that's that was because of the throwovers, keeping him close, and then Ingram's got a great arm behind the plate. No shot for Downard to get that stolen base.
So no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on after 1/2 inning. It's 0 for Grand County with South Sevier coming to bat in the bottom of the first. We'll be back on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network, Centricom Team Hive, V6 Media, and KSL Sports back in 60 seconds.
This is more than just a job. It's a mission of caring. There's nothing more precious than a human life, and we all honor that responsibility. Beginning in 1932, we've been standing ready to serve our communities with trust, quality, and knowledge. And most of all, human connections.
For more than 3 decades, the Intermountain Power Project has served as a model of regional energy cooperation, generating and transmitting coal-fueled electricity to a diverse group of municipal utilities and rural electric cooperatives with operations across 6 U.S. states. Now Intermountain Power is expanding its role as a regional energy hub, including utilizing renewable energy resources. Intermountain Power is proud to support and invest in our central Utah communities. Visit ipautah.com to learn more about IPP Renew.
We are back. So, Brecken Shepard comes in with a 6.08 ERA, 12 and 2/3 innings work, 12 strikeouts, 7 base on balls. Comes right straight down over the top. Coach?
Yeah, you mentioned it. Brecken Shepard, kind of their third guy. We thought they might try to go to Kalen Bowden, but they still might at some point. He pitched earlier, too. He's still got a few pitches, but Brecken Shepard comes in with the 6.08 ERA and 12 and 2/3 innings pitched, 7 walks to 12 strikeouts, but he's going to face a dangerous lineup in the South Sevier Rams team.
Yep, they hit the ball good in the earlier ball game. So, first one you'll face is Cannon Barney. Cannon comes into the game hitting .338. And he's set steal if he gets on.
Playing the Ring of Fire here.
Yep, no, Johnny Cash, Man in Black.
Keeping everybody alive in the stands. Got a pretty good sized crowd here tonight. Had a real big crowd earlier in that game between Beaver and Kanab. Kanab coming out away with the win on that one, 7-5.
So the first pitch from Brecken Shepherd to Cannon Barney. Strike one.
Cannon Barney, the center fielder, with Biggs Northrup on the mound. Biggs normally the center fielder, but with him pitching, Cannon, who plays right and left, moves into center.
Yeah, center field's going to have some trouble with a line drive. See him out there shading his eyes. JT Dowd out there.
Well, and we've seen him make some really good plays in a couple that were like, they looked routine, but he made them look not so routine, but he made the play.
Yeah, you look at them shadows pointing right at center field now. Third base, left field still going to have maybe some issues. The 0-2 to Cannon Barney. That ball's upstairs. The ball one.
Yeah, 1-1-1-2 count now.
Shepherd comes right straight down over the top. Looks like he kind of hides the ball pretty good. Got some good pop. Curve ball. Broke early and outside. Even things up at 2-2.
Yep, Barney takes a deep breath, looks at his bat.
Next pitch. Curve ball in the dirt. Ball three.
Yeah, right now Barney's seeing a lot of pitches, doing what he needs to do as the leadoff hitter, give his team a chance to see what Shepherd's throwing.
Ball four upstairs. So each pitcher starts off the first batter receives with a freebie, a hit by pitch for Biggs Northup and a base on balls for Brecken Shepherd. Brings up Peyton Ingram, a 442 hitter. Like I say, Cannon Barney has a threat to steal out there.
Yeah, he's got
10 on the season. I got him right here, Coach.
Okay.
You need to look.
And automatically Ian Ellis runs out, talks to Shepherd, settles him in, but also I think he talks about, hey, maybe slide step and mixing things up, give me a chance to throw a runner out.
Yeah, Ian Ellis, good quick delivery and a good arm. Cannon Barney got about a two-step. Shepherd ready to deal to Ingram. First pitch upstairs and gets him.
Gets him on the elbow on the curveball. He just stood right in there and took it. So now Sevier with runners at first and second, no outs. Right in the heart of the order. Biggs Northup, the three-hitter, and then you got Cannon Okerlund on deck and Cameron Hesse in the hole.
So Biggs, a 405 hitter. I think he got 3 home runs on the season. Biggs kind of started to square, pulls it back, takes ball one, and everybody moves as the ball gets by Ian Ellis.
And we have seen Biggs bunt before right there. Maybe Coach Baker had the bunt on. It looked like maybe he was going to, but instead, yeah, he pulls it back, and that one gets away from Ellis. That's going to bring Coach Lamb already out of the dugout from Grand to pull in the infield and talk things over.
So I'm pointing at the second baseman. He hasn't taken the ball away from Brecken Shepherd yet, but patting him on the back, going to talk defense. Maybe some struggles here.
They're probably not going to go too long with Shepherd, too, though. I mean, already a walk to start the game and then a hit by pitch. And like I say, you're 3, 4, 5. And, you just can't give up runs early.
No, and you talked about the fielding percentage. Grand's real good. They played airless ball this morning. We saw him flash some leather. Tatum Bisco there at shortstop. Saw some good running plays out there. JT Dowd in center field. So he's going to come back and he's going to look at his defense over, but he's going to have to face Biggs Northup with one ball. So the 1-0 pitch to Northup on its way. Outside on a little curveball.
And you do have first base open, so you don't necessarily need to just give in and tube one here to Northup because he's capable, like you said. He has hit some home runs and capable of putting something in a gap here.
Ball in the dirt for ball 3.
Yeah, and at this point, 3-0, I think you just say put him on and go for it. But you don't want to do the same thing to Okerlund. He's able to hit some home runs. We seen him hit a grand slam last weekend in Kanab.
So the 3-0 on its way. Yeah, ball 4. So that loads him up.
Yeah, and that might have been the talk too, because those 3 pitches not even close, and no change made yet. No outs, loaded bases here for South Sevier, right where they want to be.
But a guy that's already struggled, you would hope that you come out there and give him a little encouragement, saying, let's see if we can't find the strike zone. But loaded bases for Kenyon Oakland, a 315 hitter, first pitch outside, got no place to put him. That's ball 1. 2 base on balls and a hit by pitch. South Sevier Rams got 3 gifts.
Yeah.
All on the base right now. Barney at first. Ingram at second. North at third. That's going to get down out in right field. That's going to get past Norman. Nope. Norman Williams keeps it in front, but that's going to score 1. And they're going to send up. Guy kind of a double pump, and he's in. And it gets to third on the heads-up play.
Yeah, give it a double and about 3 RBIs, and then he picks up goes from second, picks up the extra base, gets the third on the throw right there.
So 1 hit, nets 3 runs. Talk about what freebies do to you. 3-0 ball game already with no outs. Cameron Hesse, a 443 hitter at the plate. Cameron will use all fields. We've seen him hit with power to right center as well. That first pitch upstairs.
Yeah, Cameron Hesse's been swinging a good bat too for this Rams team.
That ball's hit to JT Dodson field. I think he lost it in the sun, and that gets over his head. That's going to go all the way to the fence. Got Hesse on his horse. He's going to make it.
He's going to score.
They're going to score him. Nope. Yep. They're sending, and it gets away from the center fielder. Or from the relay gets away all the way around. Inside the park home run. Got over the head. I think he lost it in the sun to start with. Did JT Dowd out there? I mentioned that start of the inning. And all the way over him, and then the relay kind of got away.
Well, and I think at this point, and maybe this is all Grand has, but you got to think about switching things up on the mound.
Well, they give him an error, but it was going to take a good throw from the relay man to get him.
Well, I think what it is they're going to call it a single with an error as he let it get bounce over his head, maybe got a hand or a glove on it.
Yeah, I didn't see a hand or glove. Hand or glove would have slowed it down. That went all the way to the fence.
Yeah.
1 ball, 1 strike.
I just think they were bounced in front of him, but
I like the inside the park home run. That's just me. Ball 2.
Yes. Jeopard's still struggling out there to really get ahead, do anything on the mound, and South Sevier, we've talked about it. They just, if they get the bats going, they're a dangerous lineup 1 through 9.
Next pitch. Ball 3.
They won the state championship 3 years ago and have taken second the last 2 years, so they've been in these big games.
They're tired of being the bridesmaid, aren't they? There's a strike. Kind of surprised Jagger Red. He wasn't ready for that one.
Yeah, I think he was maybe thinking a little different pitch possibly right there.
There's the 3-2. Nobody out. 5 runs across. Ooh. Tracked that curveball and did like you should. Try to take the thing to right. Slow yourself down.
Yeah, he did. And he let it travel just a little bit, maybe too deep.
Yep. So, full count. Here's the pitch. Oh, he lifts that one. Brecken Shepard's calling for it himself. He's got it for out number 1. So it took them 5 runs to get the first out. P1, out 1. That'll bring up Brace Brindley. Riker Freeman on deck. JT Dowd decides he's going to come in where the sun ain't going to get him. He's standing right in the shadow of the facade here, whatever you call it. The DIA-looking facade over the top of us. First pitch, upstairs for ball 1 to Brace Brindley, a 296 hitter. Riker Freeman, dangerous man in the on-deck circle. Here's the 1-0. Strike.
Yeah, good pitch. Sometimes that's all it takes is to get that first out before the pitcher kind of takes a deep breath, settles in. But South Sevier put up a 5 spot. That's tough to battle through.
Oh, that's going to go all the way to the wall. Nope. Cut off good there by the left fielder. But another double, stand-up double. What do you think on that homer? Should we change that?
I
would go for a double.
We can check with them
triple,
and see how they officially scored it. But Brace Brindley continues to swing a hot bat as well as he drives that one into left center field and gets basically a stand-up double, but he did slide.
I just didn't see, that I didn't see it slow down. Slow it down, it's not, I don't think, going to make it to the fence, but that's just me. I'll stick with.
Well, and when we talk about the dimensions of this field, too, 402 to dead center field, that's where that ball went. And so, Dowd had a long ways to track it down just to get to the 402, and it just give, Hesse lots of time to run right there.
First pitch ball to Riker Freeman. Don't want to hang that curveball up over the middle of the plate like you just did there on that outside portion. Riker can put the hurt on one like that. The 1-0 pitch. Ooh.
We saw a bunch of little kids here wearing their team's gear, supporting their local school, and some professional. We even got Spider-Man here.
Oh.
He's drinking that blue Cougar juice right here.
Man. Cougar juice, huh? What do they think of next? The 1-1 on its way outside Riker Freeman. For ball 2.
Yeah, Freeman, it doesn't get any easier, does it? Freeman batting in the 8th spot, but he could easily be batting in the 4th spot. He hits it to all fields, and he hits it with power.
Came in hitting 308, but early in the season he was down in the low 2s. Squared the bunt, pulled it back, takes ball 3.
Well, and that was, if he was to bunt, it was to bunt it down third and bunt it for a base hit, because you got third playing way back. That's York and Bisco there, even at shorts, playing fairly deep and closer to second base, but that whole left side's wide open. If he was to slap it down, there'd be no chance. I think that's going to be it. That's going to bring out Coach Lamb.
Well, there goes Coach Lamb. So this will be the second visit. So there's going to be a pitching change. So we'll be back. We're on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network, Centricom Team Hive, V6 Media, and KSL Sports. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Jorgensen's Power Sports is your one-stop shop for all of your outdoor adventure needs. We carry a wide variety of ATVs, UTVs, RVs, firearms, outdoor accessories, and much more. Complete with both a service and warranty department. Check us out online at www.jhsport.com or give us a call at 435-896-6408.
Since 1947, Barney Trucking's #1 investment has been dependable truck drivers like you. That's why they provide their drivers with an opportunity to earn up to $75,000 a year driving state-of-the-art equipment. Barney Trucking is now hiring drivers in Utah, San Pete, Sevier, Juab, Millard, Beaver, Iron, Carbon, and Emery counties. Barney Trucking offers a competitive wage, solid benefits, home daily schedules, and an excellent safety record. Apply today at barneyjobs.com. barneyjobs.com.
Wasn't in the lineup.
Yep.
All right. Excuse me, we're back. 5-0 ball game. New pitcher is going to be Nash Jones. He's going to replace Brecken Shepard. He wears, what'd you say, number 12?
Yeah.
Number 12, and that was what we showed for, remember, Weston Jones earlier. So
yeah, and Weston's number 2. This is Nash Jones, number 12, and trying to find some pitching stats on him, but I don't see any. Not even really listed anywhere. So,
well, we can't do what we can't find. So Nash Jones is going to face Houston Blake with 2 men on, 1 out, 5 runs across in the inning on 3 hits. So we'll see what Nash Young can bring. Facing the number 9 hitter, Houston Blake.
Just got an update from Robert Lovell. Both Weston and Nash Jones grew up with these South Sevier boys. They moved from Monroe when they were probably about 8 or 9 years ago, so they know each other pretty well.
First pitch lifted down the right field line. That's old Robert Lovell. Got a mind like a steel trap, you know. And he didn't even have to go searching for that.
No,
That's
he
just
just
something
knows.
off the top of his mind.
Appreciate him keeping us
That's our answer to
updated.
Artificial intelligence right there. Next pitch upstairs for ball 1.
Runners at first and second, like you said. Houston Blake, he's the shortstop. And then we're right back to the top of the lineup in Cannon Barney.
Good speed on the base paths, though. That backs him off. Ball 2.
Sun's starting to fade on that west side as this field faces kind of southeast.
Next pitch. I think that's going to get the corner for strike 2. So 2-2 to Houston Blake. 5 runs across on 3 hits.
Well, Baker's reminding him, hey, it's 2-2. It's not 3-1. The scoreboard says 3-1, but he reminded him it's a 2-2 count.
Curveball.
Ellis really tried to pull that one in and sell it, but Houston Blake, he knows better and says, nope, that's outside.
If that was a sweeper instead of the downer, I might have got that, but just stayed outside. Ball 4.
And that'll put us right back to the top of the lineup now with loaded bases. Cannon Barney comes to the plate. Still only 1 out. South Sevier leads this one 5-0. They've already got 3 hits on the board. But they'll take the 5 runs over the 3 hits.
That's it, Cannon Barney. So going to have to change my book already. First pitch strike to Cannon Barney.
Yeah, infielders playing back. Got to force out at any base here.
That ball's ripped to center field. That should be deep enough to score a run. JT Dow's got it. Tag up at third. Throw comes into the infield.
Yeah, Cannon Barney gets the sac fly right there.
Number 7.
Picks up an
everybody else moved
RBI.
up.
Yeah.
Well, first base didn't. Houston Blake stayed first base. So the 6th run comes across by virtue of the sac fly. Tried to catch Houston Blake sleeping, but he wasn't sleeping on the ball.
No.
Nash Young, next pitch. That's going to find a hole out in right center field. Romeo Williams tried to come in and catch it up. Houston Blake had to stay. That's going to go all the way to the fence.
And here we go.
They're going to send him again. Here comes the throw home.
Got him.
They got him.
Yep.
But the run does score. Actually, 2 runs score. Didn't it?
Yeah, Ingram.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Ingram
6,
gets
7, 8.
A triple there with 2 RBIs. And that was similar to the one that, other than it bounced over down in center field, that was just like his the other day that got right between the center fielder and right fielder. They take bad angles and unable to stop the ball as Williams tried to scoop at it and missed it. And the center fielder can't get over there and cut it off.
They got 7 runs up there. I show 8.
Yeah, it's 8.
Where'd I get? I'm going to say I had it in 2, 3, 1, 2. Maybe I did make a mistake here.
No, it's 8.
Where was the third out? I've got Ken and Barney.
Third out is Ingram at home.
Oh, that's right. Third out was Ingram at home. There's Ingram. So, what? I'm all confused now. Coach, you're going to have to straighten me out on this.
I'll straighten you out here. So, Ken and Barney scored. Peyton Ingram scored. Biggs Northrup scored. Cannon Okerlund scored. And Cameron Hesse scored. Then we have a pop-up to the pitcher.
Yep.
Brace Brindley scores. Riker Freeman scores. Houston Blake scores. And then we get Ken and Barney gets out on the sac fly.
And then Ingram, yep.
And then Ingram gets out there, so 8 runs.
So, did have the 8 runs on just 4 hits. They show an error. I'm going to stick with no errors and nobody left on base after 1 complete. It's what are they doing with the scoreboard out there?
Yeah, they got it right now. South Sevier 8.
Yeah, but they've got another up for the 2nd inning here. So, oh well, it is 8-0, and we're going to Grand County. Will come to bat in the top of the 2nd. They will come with J.T. Dowd, Caden Swayze. Nope, Trace York. He was at bat when they.
Yeah, he was at bat when they threw out Downard trying to steal.
Yep. So, strike 1. Ball 1. He did swing at that first one, didn't he? Yeah, they just show 1 ball up there. Scoreboard needs to having problems or they're sleeping on us. So,
good pitch right there. Says he fouls it off, but right in the glove of Ingram for strike 2.
Strike 3.
Yep.
Yeah, we were right. First out. That's 3rd strikeouts for Big Northrup.
And that's
16 pitches.
Yeah, I was just going to say the same thing, Will. He pitched 16, so we're guessing right around unofficially he'll be able to throw 43 pitches in this game.
And that brings up J.T. Dowd.
Which is huge for South Sevier because if they can go on to win this one, they'll play Beaver tomorrow at 10 a.m., and then the winner of that game will have to play Kanab and beat Kanab twice. So potentially South Sevier could have 3 more games.
Curveball on the outside portion for ball 1 to J.T. Dowd, 1-1. Big North. That's ripped to the right-hand side, foul for strike 2.
Yeah, Biggs threw really well earlier today and so far doing the same thing. And it helps when you get a big lead. He got a lead early in the first game, got an bigger lead here in this one.
The only blemish has been that hit by pitch. First batter we saw. He was just trying to dial in then.
Yeah. And South Sevier is the one team that I think has lots of arms and has the ability to come back.
Swinging the pitch, swinging the mitts. Strike 3. Well, hitting that and, on the first one, we had to do that mortar sometime. When you lay out a mortar course, you had to shoot one off first to see where it would hit, see how close you were on your layout. Sometimes you hit the wrong things. Yeah. Next pitch to Caden Swayze is fouled off for strike 1.
Well, and right now, 4 strikeouts for Biggs Northrup. He finished the inning. He had 2 strikeouts in the first, and already the first 2 batters here in the second strikeouts.
That's fouled off to the right-hand side. Well,
that's the other thing, too, though. He's getting strikeouts, but even you could say foul ball, foul ball, foul ball. They're just not seeing his pitches well, and they're just missing them.
There's another
one. And a lot of they're just underneath the pitches.
It's got to be the 9th or 10th foul ball already. He comes out with the curveball way outside.
Yeah,
tried to get into chase one.
He really kind of tried to quick pitch him as soon as he stepped in. Biggs Northrop went home quickly.
Yeah, Caden Swayze remembers. So he stepped out.
Yep.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Caden Swayze with 2 outs. Ooh, Peyton Ingram tried to get the call on the tailing fastball, but the umpire says no. Northrop, that ball's skied. You talk about a major league pop-up. Kenyon Okerlund, hey, so he didn't think that thing had ever come down. So the P5 is out number 3. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. So after 1.5, it's 8-0 with South Sevier coming to bat in the bottom of the second on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network. Centacom Team Hive, V6 Media, and KSL Sports back in 60 seconds.
Your car carries you and those you love through the days and years. It deserves the best care you can give it. At Burt Brothers, we can help with that. We've been doing it better than anyone else since 1991, and we'll keep doing it to get you through all the important moments on life's roads. Because cars are more than how we get from here to there, they're how we get from there to here. Find your nearest store and discover special offers at burtbrothers.com.
My parents know nothing about gaming. I told them we needed Centricom Fiber because it's by far the fastest and most reliable internet speeds.
Hey bud, dinner's ready. Time to turn off the game box.
All right, this round's almost over.
These days, kids do a lot of their homework online. They talk to their teachers, they receive assignments, and they do research, all from our kitchen table. That's why I chose Centricom Fiber Internet. They have the fastest and most reliable connection, so my kids can stay on top of their schoolwork.
At UCCU, we'll provide you with a low-rate line of credit that makes it easy to access the equity in your home with no fees or closing costs.
Simply complete an application on your phone or computer and select the low-rate option you prefer.
And then sit back and enjoy the peace of mind that comes from knowing you have a low-rate line of credit.
Okay, we're back. Nash Jones going to face Biggs Northrop, Kenyon Okerlund, and Cameron Hesse. Biggs Northrop takes first pitch from Nash Jones, ball 1. Yep. Brought 11 to the plate in that first inning, bottom of the first. Starting off the bottom of the second with ball to Biggs Northrop. Nash Jones downstairs. Ian Ellis blocks that, but it's ball 2.
Yeah, Coach Baker saying, hey, 1 pitch, 1 zone right here. Get your pitch.
Here's the pitch. Ooh, curveball. Not a lot of a curveball, just enough to drop in there.
Yeah, on the inside part of the plate. Like you said, a little bit of a late break to that pitch.
Oh, strike 2. On 1 down, fastball down a good spot. So 2-2 to Biggs Northrop. Nobody out. And that next pitch bounces.
Yeah, curveball in the dirt right there on the outside part of the plate. And Biggs just lets it go, steps out. So full count right here. Lots of room out there. Right fielder Romeo Williams is playing kind of right center field.
That's it towards Kalen Bowden. He's going to have to hurry to catch. Yep, just gets there in time on the G3 for out number 1. I'm looking at the scoreboard. They've got 4 hits up there. So that.
I only got 3, though. I went through my book multiple times, and I don't have an error given. So I think they missed one.
Yeah, I'll look back when we get here, but I want you to remind me to do that between innings, because if they give an error that, on that hit, it had to be on the throw in.
Well, that's the thing. They have an extra hit. I only have 3 hits.
I had 4. I showed 4 here.
You did?
But that's what I wanted to check. Next pitch, Kenyon Okerlund's fouled off.
Actually, you're right. There was 4 hits. The error is when on Hesse's that bounced over the center fielder. Yeah. That's when they threw up the error.
So give him a single and then the bounce. Is that what you're thinking?
I'm guessing that's what they did, yeah.
Yeah, I guess I could buy that, but
0-2 right now. So far, Nash Jones has come in, done a nice job. He's done what he's been asked to do, but it may be a little too late already as, South Sevier puts up 8, and then you got Biggs Northrup out there throwing as well as he is.
Ooh, next pitch is upstairs for ball 1. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Here's the pitch. That's another major leaguer, JT Dowd's on his horse. He's coming in. Oh, can't get it off his glove.
Yeah, and that's one that Biscoe probably should have kept going, but you do. You give way to the outfielder. JT Dowd just ran a long, long ways, and I think Biscoe, had he just continued to go out, he was going to have the best chance at making that play.
Gave him a hit.
Yeah, but he was called off by Dowd, and he backed away and let Dowd come in and then had to dive, and no chance.
All right. 5th hit in the ball game. Puts Canyon Oakland out at second base. Cameron Hesse. After what I was considering the inside the park home run, it's going to have to be, a single and a 3-base error?
Yeah, we'll find out for sure how they scored that one and then confirm it. But, yeah, right now I'm thinking they did score it as a single and an error.
That's going to be at the third baseman, Trace York. He's going to first base to get it. They're going to go back across, but Okerlund too quick.
Well, and I think Bowden's got a sore arm. He immediately took his glove off and stretching his arm and kind of rubbing it right there, but it's probably why we haven't seen him throw.
That's what I was just going to say. You read my mind, Coach. That's a pretty short book, too, I might add. Jagger Red's going to come to the plate with a chance to add run number 9. Coach Baker down talking to him. Tell him, hey, pick your pitch. Don't have to do too much. We just want to get this guy in. 2 outs. Just the bottom of the second inning. There's pitch in the dirt for ball 1.
Yeah, my bet, you saw it right there too. Hey, be aggressive. You don't have to see too many pitches. We got a lead. Swing the bat. Let's get your swing going.
Here's the pitch. Strike 1. Uh-oh. Got alarms going off here. Started to pull the trigger, take strike 2. Good pitch. Thanks. They ain't got a lot of curve on it, but it's late break.
Well, and it's just enough off speed that it's kept these hitters for South Sevier a little bit, on their heels. They can't just unload on pitches like they were doing in that first inning.
Yep. Calling the balk. Yep. He's on the rubber, and he asks for the.
I can't separate his hands once he stands on the rubber without stepping off. And when we say separate his hands, he's got the ball in the hand of the glove all together, and you have to step off if you're going to separate those hands or just pitch the ball, come home. And fortunate for South Sevier as they balk him in before Jagger Red strikes out right there on strike 3.
So 1 run on 1 hit. There were no errors in this inning and no runners left on base. So after 2 complete, 9-0, with Grand County Red Devils coming to bat in the top of the 3rd on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network. Centricom Team High, V6 Media out in the basin, and KSL Sports back in 60 seconds.
At UCCU, we'll provide you with a low-rate line of credit that makes it easy to access the equity in your home with no fees or closing costs.
Simply complete an application on your phone or computer and select the low-rate option you prefer.
And then sit back and enjoy the peace of mind that comes from knowing you have a low-rate line of credit. Ready for whatever life throws at you.
To learn more or start your application, visit uccu.com or stop by any branch.
Since 1947, Barney Trucking has built a reputation of unparalleled customer service and satisfaction in the trucking industry. Barney Trucking is now hiring drivers statewide, including Beaver, Millard, Sevier, San Pete, Juab, Carbon, Emery, Utah, and Salt Lake counties, as well as many other locations. The job includes a home daily schedule, excellent pay, benefits, training, retirement, a positive work environment, and requires a Class A CDL license with doubles endorsement. To apply, go to barneyjobs.com. That's barneyjobs.com.
Okay, we're back. Nash Jones hits the ball out towards Houston Blake. Blake across the Jag Red for out number 1 on the 6-4 or 6-3 put out, out number 1. What'd you find out, Coach?
So, got an official score from multiple people over there. They all scored it the same, a single and no error.
Where'd the error come from then?
I think it was on that throwing error coming in.
Okay, I'll change my book after a bit then. Swing and a miss. And Weston Jones for strike 1. Pitch number 28. Tracking him pretty close for Big Northrop. We're thinking he has about 43 to use up.
Yeah, and according to this, is pitch 29 right now.
Thanks to V6 Media for our monitors right here. Got the outs, and just like you're watching the game at home on MLB Network. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Makes quick work of Weston Jones.
Yeah, strikeout number 5.
Yep. 4 swinging, 1 window shopper.
Well, the nice thing is for Sal Sevier is more than likely if he can get this next guy end this inning, he'll for sure probably be able to finish the 4th if he just keeps throwing strikes.
Well, there's a strike. He's been paying attention to us so far. Kalen Bowden. 216 hitter in the 9 spot for Coach Wilson Lamb. Another curveball right at line drive. L1 for out number 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on after 2.5. It's 9-0 with South Sevier coming to bat in the bottom of the 3rd inning on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network. Centricom Team Hive, V6 Media, and KSL Sports back in 60 seconds.
Dependable truck drivers like you have been Barney Trucking's #1 investment since 1947. That's why they provide their drivers with state-of-the-art equipment, ongoing training, and reliable, courteous support. Barney Trucking is now hiring Class A CDL drivers with doubles endorsement to help address our exceptional growth throughout Utah. Barney Trucking offers a competitive wage, solid benefits, home daily schedules, and an excellent safety record. Apply today at barneyjobs.com. barneyjobs.com.
Basin Machinery takes vertical tillage to the max with the Turbo Max from Great Plains. With its hydraulically adjustable gang angle, the Turbo Max gives you lots of options. In the fall, you can run the machine at an angle to bury more residue. And in the spring, you can run it straight to create an excellent vertically tilled seed bed, all to help you achieve the best yields. Call Mason Machinery in Springville and Aurora today to see what the Turbo Max can do for you. Mason Machinery in Great Plains. Harvest starts here.
Okay, we're back. So, Nash Jones about to face Brace Brindley, Riker Freeman, and Houston Blake. Down 9-0 here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. It's been all South Sevier so far. A lot like the earlier game this morning for South Sevier. They've been hitting the baseball, playing clean in the field. Good combination to the V in the scorebook. Or W, I guess they don't call it V's. Robert gave me a hard time the other day about calling it a V to a W.
Well, and
that's hit off the glove. Nope. Good speed there. Speed kills. Brace Brindley beats out an infield single.
Yeah, that ball was hit up the middle, and right there, nice backhand, from Swayze, but he just did not quite get enough on the throw over, and it was a one-hopper into Bowden, and he scoops it clean. But like you said, Brindley quickly down the line gets the infield single, so that's their 6th hit of the ballgame.
Brings up Riker Freeman. Riker walked his first time up. He was looking to punch it towards Trace York down there at third base. And just fouled it off. Riker's due for something big, don't you think?
Oh yeah, no, he's ready to open up for sure. And the thing that you got to consider here is South Sevier. They go get some more runs right here. I mean, they could end this one earlier than expected, but it's not going to take much to get a few hits together. Outfield is really spread out. There's lots of room out there. Romeo Williams is playing fairly close to right field line, and now JT Dowd, he's moved back in shallow in center field, and then left field's playing left center field. So lots of room here for Riker Freeman to find some grass or turf out in the outfield.
Yeah, behind the turf. Steps off, looks Brace Brindley back. So what is it, 15 after 3? Is that an effective
after 4?
After 4,
yeah.
That's right.
Which they're the home team, so.
Yep. Ooh, had a good cut. Just maybe a little bit too much of a dip there in that swing.
Yeah, a couple more, innings here. They've already put up 8 in the first, 1 in the second, and we'll see what they do here in the third.
Riker's a better hitter when he's trying to hit them line drives, that level
Yep.
swing. Like that.
Yep.
That's hit out to the left fielder, Weston Jones. They're going to hold up Brace Brindley.
Yeah, nice piece of hitting as he goes the other way and drives that one into left field for a base hit.
7th hit for South Sevier. Second hit in the inning, back to back. That'll bring up Houston Blake. Base on ball is his first time up. And scored. So everybody's back, not holding Riker Freeman on. Blake punches it down the first baseline. They're going to go to first base to get the out.
Yeah, good bunt right there. Moves the runners around. And now you're right back to top of the lineup with runners at second and third. And really more than anything, someone might say, why are you bunting up 9-0 right there? Just let him swing the bat. But it's execution. It's practice. You might be in a 2-1 ball game, and because he was able to be successful right here in this 9-0 situation, next time he's going to be successful as well.
And you take what the defense will give you. Ball 1.
Well, and you got to like your chances with Cannon Barney and Peyton Ingram coming up with runners at second and third.
That bounces. That gets away. Here comes the runner to home plate. Safe.
And because of the bunt, moved him up 90 feet closer, and they get the score on the pass ball.
Ball 2. Freeman moves to third. 10-0.
South Sevier just has a little bit of swagger right now, a little pep in their step in the dugout. The fans are into it, and they're having a lot of fun over there in that third base dugout.
Looks like Ian Ellis having some trouble with a contact. He pointed at his eye, got something there. Probably one of them little rubber balls off the turf from that slide.
Yeah.
So Cannon Barney steps back in, 2 balls. There's 1 out in the inning. It is 10-0. The runner at third base. That's hit right back up the middle. That's going to score a run.
Yeah, single and an RBI. Cannon Barney now 1 for 2. Reached on a walk and scored, and then gets a single and an RBI right there.
And he's a threat to steal a base. 11-0. 1 out. Peyton Ingram, 442 hitter. Oles 442. Get on it. Down in the dirt, ball 1.
Well, and Ingram has a little bit of an open stance. He likes the pitches out over the plate that he can extend his arm and go get it. He hits the ball really well to right center. Likes that gap out there.
Yeah, he can put a charge into 1-2. That ball's hit foul to the right-hand side. That's going to get out of play. Just let the curveball come down to him, tracking it.
Yeah, got the lights on here at the field now as the sun's setting to the west here.
Beautiful backdrop. Mountains starting to green up. Snow has only been off about a week here. Goes across to Cannon Barney. Cannon gets back.
And I'd say the snow's melted in the last 2 days since we've been here.
Well, when 80 degrees, yeah. I think we're cooled back down now, but I looked at it a little bit ago. It's 81 degrees. I think that was after about 4:30. So it might have started on its way back down. Oh, swinging and miss on a good curveball. He didn't track that one.
No, good change of speeds right there from Jones, and Ingram just swung right through that pitch.
Cannon Barney still there at first base. There you go. I thought it was going fouled off here. Going to have to stay out of the double play here, so I don't believe they'll send him now. One ball, two strikes, one out, 11-0. Who turned on that one? Hit it foul. We're in the bottom of the third inning, folks.
Well, and like I say, if you try to throw the fastball on the inside part of the plate, even with that open stance, Ingram's got quick enough hands. He'll just turn open up, and just like that, he hits that one foul right down the line. You got to have some velocity if you're going to get it past him on the inside part of the plate.
Cannon Barney, good. Extends that to about 3 steps. That ball's hit towards center fielder. JT down. Barney's halfway. Uh-oh, he throws it away. Just about throws it away. I'm not sure what he was doing. If he didn't see that Barney was almost all the way back or what. F8.
F8, so out number 2. And, yeah, Barney retracts, gets back to first base.
Biggs Northrop at the plate. Walked and grounded out. Outside, Ian Ellis throws down. Barney gets back. Good. There ain't no big thing going on over at the center today. We don't have to worry about an hour-long traffic jam after tonight. The 1-0 pitch up there. He puts a charge into that one. That's going to get over the head. Oh, just almost out of the ballpark. He's going to end up with a triple. He's in sliding.
Yeah, triple and an RBI. That one hits right in the middle of the warning track between the 388 and the 347, right under the video board where the Smith sign is, and bounces up off the wall. But Biggs Northrop having a day.
12 runs, 9 hits. No runs, no hits for the Grand County Red Devils. We're here in the bottom of the third of 12-0 ball game. And that brings up the number 4 hitter, Kenyon Okerlund. That gets by. That's going to bring in the 13th run on ball 1.
Northrop with a good base running. Read that and was off as soon as it cleared the catcher. That Ian Ellis takes off the pitch calling system and chucks it to the dugout. Now we got coaches arguing.
So 6-3 ground out by Kenyon Okerlund, out number 3. But not for the South Sevier Rams. Come up with 4 runs. They do it on 4 hits. There were no errors, and there was nobody left on. So after 3 completes, 13-0. Grand County will come to bat in the top of the 4th here on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network. Centricom Team Hive, V6 Media out in the Uinta Basin, and KSL Sports. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Sanpete Steel in Moroni was founded in 1994 and is one of the major steel construction companies in the Intermountain West. Specializing in structural steel fabrication and assembly, Sanpete Steel's impressive portfolio includes the Hales Theater in Sandy and structures on the campuses of the University of Utah, BYU, and UVU. Sanpete Steel in Moroni, where their motto is done right and on time at 685 East Main Street. Call today at 800-261-1026. That's 800-261-1026. Or go to sanpetesteel.com.
Your home, life, and auto insurance deserve a winning team. Farmers Insurance Dan Cranny Agency introduces the newest member of the team, Gabe Cranny. Yep, it's now a doubleheader. But who needs insurance? If you own a home, farm, ranch, business, or have a spouse, children, or livestock, you need insurance. Get peace of mind with a winning team to make sure home sweet home stays that way. Call Dan or Gabe Cranny at Farmers Insurance in Richfield, 435-896-5453, 896-5453. America can depend on farmers.
And welcome back to Larry H. Miller Field here on the campus of Brigham Young University. It's South Sevier leading Grand 13-0. We're here in the top of the fourth inning. Biggs Northrop still on the mound for South Sevier. Should be able to get through one, two, maybe all three batters here. He's got 32 pitches, and we felt like he had 43 coming into this game. So right there gets the first pitch in there, strike one. Ian Ellis, the leadoff hitter, 0 for 1. Excuse me, 0 for 0. He was hit by a pitch, and then he had a speed-up runner come in for him. It was Talon Downard who got thrown out trying to steal second base to end the inning in that first inning for out number 3. Right there, fouls that one down the right field line, out of play. And nice curveball from Biggs Northrop. He swings right over the top of it for strike 3 and out number 1. Pitch count up to 35. That'll bring up the number 2 hitter, the right fielder, Romeo Williams. He struck out back in the first. Bats in on the left-hand side. Here's the pitch from Northrop. It's going to be inside for ball 1.
All righty, yeah, that was the 6th strikeout. 6th strikeout for Biggs Northrop. 36 pitches now. We thought, 43?
Yeah, that's 2 balls right there. So once he hits the 110, he should be able to finish that batter, but he'd like to get Williams here and then go get Bisco.
Curveball for strike 1.
That puts him at pitch 38.
The curveball, that's fouled off.
Yeah, just late right there. 2-2 count.
Top of 4, 13-0. That favors the South Sevier Rams. Next pitch, outside.
Puts him at 40, but he doesn't want to walk him right here. He'd like to get him out and then face Bisco with 2 out.
Nice pick up there by third baseman Canyon Oakland. Fires it across for the 5-3 put out. Out number 2, shooting with 41 pitches. Here comes Coach Baker, I think. He's gonna go out.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if maybe we were off a pitch or 2. Looks like they're going to bring in the right fielder, so that must have been it for Biggs Northrop. We must have been off on our number that we were given before. So going to bring in the right fielder for South Sevier. The right fielder for South Sevier is Cameron Hesse.
Oh, Cameron Hesse? Oh, okay.
Yep. Northrop gets a standing ovation from the South Sevier crowd, and he's pumped.
So Canyon Barney will probably move to right field.
Yeah, they bring Biggs a different glove. He'll go out to center field.
Go to center field. And Cameron Hesse will come in to pitch.
Yeah, like you said, Barney will move to right.
Cameron Hesse is number 28, that's right.
Yeah.
28.
28. His numbers coming into this game were 3.77 ERA with 15 innings pitched, 1 walk to 21 strikeouts.
That's not a bad average. 21-1.
Yeah.
All righty. So Cameron Hesse, come on, his first appearance in the tournament. So he comes in with a 13-run lead. And he'll face Tatum Biscoe. So he's going to try and preserve the no-hitter for Biggs Northrop. Through 3 2/3 innings, no-hit ball.
Can be a combined no-hitter at this point.
That's it.
Yeah.
So Tatum Biscoe will step in with 2 outs. Top of the 4th inning. Cameron Hesse comes right down over the top, strike 1. His job is to throw strikes with a 13-run lead.
Yeah, pitch to contact and let your defense play behind you.
Uh-oh. Hits him.
Yeah, and he obviously didn't mean to do that. Curveball up and in, but Biscoe's been hit a few times here today.
So that's first hit batsman for Cameron Hesse, though. First batter he faces. But that sets up the double play.
Yeah, Trey Short comes to the plate now.
If he hits the ground ball, he could hit one pretty hard. Could be a quick one if he can get it to somebody.
Yeah, Trey Short's got 2 home runs on the season.
Strike 1, that's straight down over the top.
Leads the teams in RBIs with 32. 346 batting average.
Here's the pitch, right straight down, swings over one in the lower part of the strike
Probably
zone.
chased a ball right there, like you said, kind of low and outside, but went down, not able to get it for strike 2.
That's hit towards the third baseman. He didn't try second. Gets him out.
Yeah,
didn't he do? That's right. They had that. So the 5-3 put out. I just need to pay attention to what's going on, Coach. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on after 3.5. 13-0. I was going to say down. South Sevier, everybody red out here.
Yeah.
South Sevier coming to bat in the bottom of the 4th inning on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network. Centricom Team High, B6 Media out in the UN Basin, and KSL Sports. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Jones & DeMille Engineering was founded with a simple mission to shape the quality of life with a personalized touch. As a full-service civil engineering firm, they provide value beyond the project, creating places where people live, work, and thrive. For over 40 years, they've proudly served our communities, enhancing lives through their work. Join their team and become a dedicated community improvement leader. Whether you're an engineer or just love infrastructure, they invite you to seek a career with them. Jones & DeMille Engineering, shaping the quality of life.
As a urologist, my job includes treating kidney stones, diagnosing, treating prostate cancer, and other disorders of the urinary system. Here at CVMC, specialists and primary care physicians all work very closely together.
As a family physician, being able to have continuity of care and direct relationships with our specialists is something we're very fortunate to have here.
I'm Dr. David Sewell, board-certified urologist. I'm proud to provide state-of-the-art care here at Central Valley Medical Center.
All righty. We're back. And new pitcher for the Grand Canyon Red Devils, Brady Dawson, number 13, comes in with a 4.94 ERA in 17 innings of work. 9 strikeouts to 2 base on balls.
Yeah, and South Sevier's trying to get 2 runs right here to end this one. And Coach Lamb going to the bullpen again.
Brady Dawson.
Yep, wants Dawson to try to
a junior, yeah,
hold up these South Sevier hitters and see if they can't continue to extend this game. But like I said, South Sevier would really like to go end it right here.
2 runs would end it. 15-run rule after 4, 10 after 5. And what's there? 20 after anything after the 3rd, ain't there? Or is there? They still have that rule.
Yeah, no, it's 15 after 4, 10 after 5.
Yeah. I thought there was used to be the 21 rule. Yeah, that might have been softball. Gets slept too many times, Coach. All right, Brady Dawson. Cameron Hesse, who just came on to pitch, chance to help himself out. First pitch, that's hit towards the shortstop, Tatum Biscoe. Ground balls go there to die. Over to Kalen Bowden. I thought maybe he pulled, but all 6'9" of him stayed on for the 6-3 put out number 1. So that brings Jagger Red to the plate. 0 for 2 on the day. Came in hitting .306. Brace Brindley on deck. Oh, swing and a miss. Going upstairs to Jagger Red.
Yeah, good swing. Got just a piece of it right there.
Coach Baker pulled his hat off. I don't think he wants some big swings like that. I think he'd like to get some more base runners on. And strike 2 on the corner.
Hey, it's all you got to do. Come in, throw strikes, right? Mix it up. 0-2 now to Red.
Curveball foul right back to the screen. Stay alive. Count remains 2-2.
Yeah, it's Sevier. These hitters need to make the adjustment, move up in the box. Obviously, the velocity's changed. Dawson does not throw near as hard.
That ball's going to find a hole. Out there, the Romeo Williams in right field for a single.
Yeah, that's just what Red needed. You could tell he's happy with that one right there.
10th hit in the ball game to go with the 13 runs. And that'll bring Brace Brindley to the plate. 296 hitter. He's 2 for 2 on the day. Double and a single, scored twice. Coach Baker said not going. I don't know if he thought about maybe pulling him, but says go ahead and hit. I don't know if there's going to run for Red or pinch hit for Brace Brindley. That's going to find a hole. That gets into left center field. Up, they're going to go station to station. Not a real strong arm from the left fielder, Weston Jones, but coach held him up.
Yeah, really surprised he did hold him up right there instead of getting first to third and then getting a chance to get that winning run at second base. And they are going to run now for Jagger Red. That'll be number 24 coming in for South Sevier. That's Gavin Moore.
Gavin Moore.
This will just be a pinch runner, and then you'll more likely see Jagger Red re-enter and go back out to first base if need be.
Gavin Moore, his first appearance in the tournament. That brings up Riker Freeman. Riker Freeman could end this thing with one swing. Like I say, he's due. Oh, he was looking to bunt. You know, a lot of times when I was in a slump, just what I would do.
Yeah.
Try to bunt the ball, get my eye back on the ball.
Well, and Grant's saying bunt it. They're playing back. If that's what you want to do, bunt it. They're not even worried about it.
I think he changed his mind on that one. Ball 1.
Well, at this point, you know, bunt. You're probably going to get a base hit if you get it anywhere but to the pitcher. But right now, Freeman wants to try to hit something in the gap, end the game.
Gavin Moore diving back to second base. Want to keep Hesse fresh in case he has to go out for another inning. Oh, he gets under too much of that one. He skies it a long way. Now they're going to go back and tag up.
Yeah, deep fly ball there to left center field. Right in line with the 380, but he hit that one probably 350.
Out number 2, that brings up Houston Blake. See what Houston decides to do. Riker Freeman having a talk to Houston Blake before he goes out there. Maybe got a tell on the pitcher.
Yep.
Maybe feels a little bit too much at the curveball, something. Upstairs for ball 1 to Houston Blake. That catches the corner. Ain't nothing Houston could have done with that one anyway.
No, 1-1 count. Base hit should score more from second base. Brindley on first base could score if a ball gets in a gap.
Oh, that hits off of the base runner. York quickly.
Got him.
And they get him.
I mean, pitcher's like, look at him coming in, just kind of shaking it. He's happier than heck, though. He got the out, and then you see a nice knuckle right there from Blake as he comes off and gives knuckles to the pitcher right there. But
go with the 1-5-3 with the assist from the pitcher.
Dawson's excited about that as much as that hurt. He was kind of hopping and skipping coming in.
So no runs, no hits, or one hit, no errors, one runner left, 2 runners left on base. That's the first 2 that they've left on base. So, all righty. So after 5 complete, it is 13-0 with Grand Canyon coming to bat in the top of the 6th. We'll be back on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network, Centricom Team Hive, V6 Media, and KSL Sports. Back in 60 seconds.
The City of Monroe is proud to have its own power company and to support South Sevier Athletics. Monroe City Power delivers nice, bright lights for every South Sevier athletic event at home. Having a public power company enables Monroe City to provide community improvements that could not be afforded otherwise, while keeping rates down at the same time. The City of Monroe and Monroe City Electric Department are proud of their South Sevier Rams and wish them well in all endeavors.
Mountain Land Supply of Richfield is your local employee-owned and operated solution for plumbing, heating, and cooling, waterworks, agricultural irrigation, landscaping irrigation, power equipment, pumps, tools, and safety. Discover the difference a knowledgeable and friendly staff can make for you. With thousands of products and brands you know and trust, Mountain Land Supply has what you need when you need it. Call, click, or come into Mountain Land Supply of Richfield and let us help you move mountains.
Okay, we're back. Cameron Hess is going to face JT Dowd, Caden Swayze, and not Brecken Shepard. We got
Brady Dawson.
Ball 1 to JT Dowd. Ball 2.
You take away those 8 runs the first inning, and even the 4 runs in the third, it's a 1-0 game. But those 2 big innings, and it's 13-0 South Sevier in control.
Let's see. Strike 1. Right straight down over the top.
JT Dowd, the center fielder.
Came in hitting .361. Took a little something off of that one.
Yeah, swings right through it, fouls it off right in the catcher's glove for strike 2. South Sevier playing fairly deep right now, trying to keep everything in front. Don't want to give up any extra base hits.
That's hit a mile high.
Okerlund lost it.
Nobody could find it.
Yeah, Hesse just kind of pointed it out and then let it go, and Okerlund was coming in, and then he lost it. And he might have lost it in the lights. They're going to give him their 1 hit right there, Willie.
Yep.
First hit of the ball game.
There goes the no-no in the 6th inning. On one that more than likely could have been caught. Twilight here, in a big ceiling, tall ceiling. No clouds. The 1 pitch. There's another one. They're going to get a chance into it. Looks like Hesse's got that one. No.
Oh, another one. It's foul ball. Best thing that could have happened right there is it bounced foul. It was right between the pitcher and the catcher on the first base side. So Okerlund came a long ways from third, but it bounced right between all 3 of them and went foul. Came straight down and then bounced back towards home plate and the first base dugout.
What's happening is the ball is getting above the lights and up in that tall sky, and then they're losing it. Comes back down. Nobody can find it. New life. Ooh. Peyton Ingram thought he had strike 3.
Yeah, Swayze, the other one for this Grand team that does have 2 home runs. He and Trace Hort each have 2.
And have to go to first. Got him. What?
I'm going to say just got across the bag as Okerlund bobbled it. By the time he picked it up and threw it across, Swayze beats it out.
They ought to give him an error. First error in the game in South Sevier. E5. Puts runners at first and second.
Then Grand getting a little life right here with no outs. Runners at first and second.
Looks like they brought Brick and Shepard back.
Yep, that means they'll have another new pitcher.
Yep. That one's fouled off.
As he came back in and replaced Brady Dawson.
So 0-2, nobody out. Runners at first and second. That one's fouled off. Cameron Hesse was cruising along till they started hitting major league pop-ups.
Yeah.
Strike 3. Got him looking. Little window shopping for strike 1. First strikeout for Cameron Hesse. 7th in the ballgame for the pitching staff. That'll bring up Kalen. No. Yes, Kalen Bowden. No.
Weston Jones.
Weston Jones. Where did I get off? Oh, here. Well, Coach, I'm gonna have to do this over again. Keep track here.
Okay. Foul ball back over the screen here behind us. Strike 1. Caden Swayze on first base. JT'd out on second base. Got 1 out here with Weston Jones, the left fielder, at the plate. Cameron Hesse on the mound. Next pitch is low and outside for ball 1. Makes it count 1-2. Curveball stays up for ball 2.
Okay, I'm back now. It's dark here in the booth. We got no lights, and I started one player too far up the lineup, or too far down the lineup. That's it right back at us. Count remains 1-2. No, 2-2.
Hesse now at 25 pitches.
Fouled off.
There we got some light.
They must need some light over there, too.
Hey, what was that you said earlier?
Ask and you shall receive. Yeah, looky there. Get lights. Swing and a miss. Strike 3.
Got him to chase the high heat right there for out number 2 and back-to-back strikeouts after 2 runners get on. So now Cameron Hesse's going to face the 9-hitter, Kalen Bowden.
All 6 foot 7, 8, 9 something of him. 0 for 1, lined out to the pitcher his first time up. Strike 1.
Well, we've seen him pitch that game earlier. Did a nice job to get Grand in this game.
Yeah, we've seen the results of that when he tried to throw across the diamond earlier in this game. Came up holding his arm.
If South Sevier is able to hold on and go win this one, Grand will finish 4th, and South Sevier will then play Beaver tomorrow morning at 10 a.m.
That ball's hit towards the right side, coming in, and a good sliding catch from Cannon Barney.
Well, and he lost it too there for a little bit, Willie. He did a nice job of recovering and finding it again.
So no runs on, 1 hit. There were no errors. Yes, there was. We had the 1 error in this inning, and 1 runner left on. So after 5 1/2, it's 13-0. We'll be back on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network. Syntacom Team High, B6 Media, and KSL Sports. Calling the game. 13 after 5. There we go. We lost track of 5-run rule, or the 5th inning. 13 runs.
Yeah.
There we go. So, folks, all right, well, let's get our numbers together. We'll be back on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network. Syntacom Team High, B6 Media, and KSL Sports. We'll be back.